Hey guys, Geno Zero, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land, whatever part of the world that you are in. Okay, I figured I just want to catch up with everybody. It's been a couple of days since I've done any kind of videos, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys what's going on around here, what I got going on, what I plan on doing here in the real near future, and I'll give you an update on how the solar water thawers are doing out in the chicken house. So first things that we got going on here is I got a couple of deer hides that we've got stretched. I just that there we used a solution that we made out of alum and water. The reason that we used alum is because I wanted to set the hair on it. You can see it's still got the hair on it, and alum, the solution that we found with alum, does a pretty good job of setting the hair and just scraping and working. I got it hanging right now again from the porch rafters just to kind of let it dry out. It's been real wet the last few days. But what I'm going to do with this is I want to finish, we'll finish scraping it off and get it nice and soft. And I'll probably use a little bit of sandpaper to kind of hit it with a little bit of sandpaper to get it even softer. And then I think I'll take a little bit of the walnuts that I got drying on the back porch there, and we may break the husks apart and boil them for a little while to make like a dark brown dye, and treat the inside of the deer hide with that. That'll kind of give it a little bit of a treatment, a little bit of a cool color. Seal it up with some mink oil or some saddle soap or something like that, and then I'm going to try to sew a gun sleeve for my muzzleloader out of this deer hide. And I've got a couple other deer hides too that I'm going to be making into hopefully like a little hunting bag that goes along with my muzzleloader out of the deer hide. That I'm going to I don't know, I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. I've got another hide right now soaking in wood ash and water to make a lye, and that'll help get the hair out. The hair, after about a week or so soaking in that, the hair should scrape right off. And then I'll dry it and tan that hide out, and I'll cut strips of that hide to sew my bag and my gun sleeve and stuff like that together. And if the hide doesn't work, if it's too soft, then I'll use, I don't know what I'll use, but we'll figure that out as we go along. But I didn't make a video about tanning this particular hide because I've got videos about tanning other hides, and I pretty much did it the same way as I did those, except I use alum in this solution. And I guess I could do one if you want to see how I did it. But pretty much I just soaked it for about a week or so in that alum solution, and then I stretch it out on you can see I made a wooden frame there that we stretch it out on using strings. That's why these hides, it's got all these little stretch points on it. And then I'll get a pattern. I'll lay my rifle down in there, and I'll get my pattern out, and I'll fold it over, and I'll sew it together and make a gun sleeve, and it should look pretty cool. As far as that goes, it's a pretty nice looking hide. And I did manage to get another deer this year during muzzleloader season, which is awesome. Big thumbs up. So that's oh my god, don't look at that. Yeah, this is somebody asked me why I have a mirror on my back porch, because this is my hair care and tire center back here. So the mirror helps me trim my whiskers and cut my hair and stuff like that. So what's up, y'all? All right. So let's take a walk out to the chicken house and check on the solar heaters and see how they're doing. We'll look at this first. You can see it's about 20 degrees out right now. It's in the low 20s with the wind chill. It is in the teens. So it is a very cold day. We had an Arctic front move through. It's really cold, but you can see we got a lot of sun. So I just wanted to show you that before we go down so you can tell that it is cold, because it is pretty cold. So let's go see what's going on in the chicken house. Alrighty, we're down here at the chicken house. There's the panel. You can see it's getting some really good sun right now. Here is the ladies' water bucket. Excuse me, girls. Sorry. Now, I don't know how well this is going to come out on the video. You can see there's a little bit of ice here around the edge. But back here where this heater is, it's all liquid water. And this is fairly warm. It's not warm enough where it's going to melt anything. If I can get it in the camera. It's not warm enough where it's going to melt anything, but it is keeping this area thawed, which was the whole idea. That way the ladies can come in here, and they've always got liquid water they can get a drink from, which is exactly what we wanted it to do. So that is, so far, is working well. I've had no issues with it, and I'm very happy with the fact that I don't got to tote buckets of water down here 2 or 3 times a day to give everybody a drink. So there you go. As it stands right now, it's been about, I don't know, a week or so, I guess, since we put it in, maybe a little longer. But as it is right now, it is a win, and it's doing well. So let's go check out the floater up in there in the bathtub. Alrighty, here we are up here at this at the bathtub where the floater is. You can see that there is ice on here, but right here next to where it is, you see how it's really, really thin, and it just breaks right in, and it's kind of slushy. So that is exactly what this is supposed to do. At least that's what I hoped it would do. It keeps it thawed real good right around this area here, so that there's water available. I don't got to replace the water. I can just bust this thin ice and water comes out. The ice does get a little bit thicker up here, but that's okay. I will consider that a win. The chickens have not been pecking at the styrofoam or trying to eat the styrofoam or any of that kind of stuff. They just been able to come up here and they just perch right up here on the edge, and then they get a drink out of here. So I'll come up here a couple times a day just to make sure that there's liquid water available, and there is, and it makes me happy. This panel, as you don't know how well you can tell or not, it gets a lot of sun, but it also gets some shade interruption every once in a while. So but it's still working out pretty well. And like I said, the whole goal from these was to not have to carry water out all the time to give everybody a drink, and it's been a good thing. So I consider it a win, especially since it's stuff that I already had as far as the panels go, and I spent, I think, $7 plus another $2 shipping on those little immersion heaters, so just under 10 bucks. And we got liquid water so far, and it's been pretty cold, y'all. It's been, I think it got down into the low teens last night, 12 or 13 degrees, and it's only in the low 20s right now, according to the internet weather dude. And there's definitely a wind chill, so I don't know how cold it is for sure, but it's pretty cold. It's well below freezing, and you can see we still got some good liquid water here. So I call that a win. And no melting issues, no chickens eating the styrofoam issues, and that just is what it is. So now we're going to move some more firewood, so I got some more firewood so I can keep the fire going to keep the house warm, keep the furnace off, and we'll go from there and finish out the rest of our day. But I want to hang out with you guys for a minute, just kind of give you an idea what I'm doing. There's a couple more right there, deer hides that are drying out. Once I get a space available and get some more alum, then I'm going to go ahead and those two are going to be the ones that I sew the hunting bags out of, and another gun sock. And that's another way for me to kind of fight off cabin fever this wintertime, having little projects that we can do to give us something to do in the wintertime when it's really cold and nasty outside. And it'll be a way for me to hopefully make a little bit of extra money by selling. If I make one for me for my muzzleloader and I have enough material left over to make another one and another bag, then I could probably sell those and make a little bit of money, I hope, handmade stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. I wouldn't even know what they're worth, but anywho. All right, guys, I'm going to get back after it, get some more firewood up here and get it split and stacked. And you guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope everybody's having a great new year so far. I hope everybody's having a great day. Enjoy life. Love your family. Love your neighbors. Life is good. Everything else is gravy. So thanks for watching. God bless. The end. Buzz, buzz. The end.